explore the life and times of Nostradamus, the man known for his cryptic prophecies and the profound impact they have had on the world. Through this exploration, we intend to unfold the enigmatic layers of his existence. This man, born as Michel de Nostradamus in the mid-16th century, was more than just a seer. He was a scholar, an apothecary, and an author, but most importantly, he was an enigma, a puzzle that the world is still trying to solve. Nostradamus's prophecies, initially penned in his book Les Prophéties, have intrigued many for centuries. His quatrains, written in a cryptic style using symbolism and metaphors, are believed to have predicted significant historical events. From natural disasters to wars, political upheavals to pandemics, his prophecies continue to be an intriguing subject of study. His life was as interesting as his predictions. Born in Saint-Rémy-de-Provence, France, Nostradamus was introduced to the world of astrology and prophecy at a young age, thanks to his maternal great-grandfather. His early life was marked by his brilliance in various fields of study, including medicine, botany, and astrology. As we move forward, we'll delve deeper into the life of this exceptional man. We'll unravel his journey, starting from an eager student of the arcane sciences to a respected physician combating the plague in France, on to becoming the most well-known prophet of the Renaissance. We'll examine how Nostradamus's prophecies became a beacon of hope and fear, stirring the imaginations of the masses. Further, we will take a closer look at his mysterious prophecies. We'll dissect the ambiguous language he used, the symbolism that he embraced, and delve into the many interpretations that have been proposed over the years. How did these predictions affect the world? What role did they play in shaping our history? And more importantly, what truth do they hold for our future? This deep dive is not just about understanding Nostradamus and his prophecies. It's about understanding the human fascination with the unknown. It's about the irresistible allure of mysteries and the innate human desire to decipher them. It's about the compelling need to make sense of the world we live in and to predict what lies ahead. As we journey through the life, the prophecies and the legacy of Nostradamus, there won't be any hints or previews. This will be a raw, untamed exploration of the enigmatic prophet's life and his profound impact on the world. You can expect only pure, enlightening content. So join us in this intriguing exploration. Subscribe to Top Thangs to delve deeper into the enigmas of the past, present, and future. Venture back in time to the early life of Nostradamus, a journey that would eventually lead him to become one of the world's most celebrated seers. Born Michel de Nostradamus in the quaint town of Saint-Rémy-de-Provence, nestled in the heart of France, he was surrounded by the rich history and culture of this vibrant country. From an early age, he showed a promising intellect, an insatiable curiosity that piqued his interest in the ancient disciplines of classical literature, medicine, and astrology. His grandfathers, learned men in their own right, became his early mentors. They nurtured his curiosity, instilling in him a profound respect for knowledge and a deep love for these fields of study. As Nostradamus grew, so did his thirst for learning. Drawn to the world of academia, he enrolled at the prestigious University of Avignon. Here he was exposed to a wide array of subjects, broadening his horizons further. However, his passion lay predominantly in the field of medicine, a discipline he pursued with fervor and dedication. This fascination led him to transfer to the University of Montpellier, a renowned institution known for its advanced studies in medicine. The early years of Nostradamus were marked by his stellar reputation as a physician. During this period, Europe was plagued by a series of diseases, the most deadly of which was the bubonic plague. Despite the risks, Nostradamus treated plague victims throughout France and Italy with unwavering commitment and courage. His expertise in the medical field earned him respect from his peers and gratitude from the countless lives he saved. However, his life took a dramatic turn when he began to experience visions. These were not mere dreams, but vivid, often disturbing images that seemed to foretell future events. These visions, often induced by deep meditative states, were beyond the comprehension of the average man. They were complex and deeply symbolic. Nostradamus found himself drawn to these visions attempting to decipher their meanings and implications. These visions would later become the prophecies that catapulted Nostradamus to fame. His transition from a respected medical practitioner to a prophetic seer was no easy journey. It was a path fraught with challenges and opposition. He faced criticism from his peers, ridicule from the public, and even accusations of heresy from the church. Yet, undeterred by these hurdles, he persevered. He was driven by a deep conviction in his visions and their significance. He believed that they held vital insights into the future, insights that would impact mankind's destiny. As we delve deeper into the life of Nostradamus, we uncover facets of his personality and experiences that shaped his extraordinary journey. How did his early upbringing and education influence his future? How did he interpret the complex, symbolic nature of his visions? And how did he manage to pen down these prophecies amidst the immense pressure and scrutiny he faced? These questions and more will be explored as we unravel the enigma that is Nostradamus. So, stay tuned as we delve into these mysteries and more in the next segment of Nostradamus, Unveiling the Prophecies. Join us as we peel back the layers of this fascinating figure, revealing the man behind the prophecies and uncovering the extraordinary journey that led him from the classrooms of Montpellier to the annals of prophetic history. Moving on from his journey of transformation, we now delve into the heart of Nostradamus's legacy, his prophecies. These cryptic quatrains, composed with a blend of French, Latin, and Greek, have been the source of intense curiosity and conjecture for many centuries. They have been pored over, scrutinized, and endlessly debated by scholars and laymen alike. Nostradamus's prophecies, for some, hold profound insights into the future. Others see them as nothing more than coincidental resemblances to historical events, attributing their perceived accuracy to the human tendency to find meaningful patterns in random data. The prophecies of Nostradamus are alluring, mysterious, and cryptically written. The language and words used are so intriguing, and the quatrains so beautifully crafted, that they give an almost magical aura to his writings. They encapsulate a range of topics, from natural disasters and wars to technological advancements and societal upheavals. Now let's take a more focused look at some of his most famous prophecies. Our first stop is Century 1, Quatrain 42. This is frequently related to the Great Fire of London in 1666. Nostradamus wrote, "The blood of the just will be demanded of London burnt by the fire in the year 66. Facing the annals of history, this prophecy was seemingly fulfilled nearly 100 years after Nostradamus's death. A seemingly innocuous fire that started in a small bakery in Pudding Lane turned into a 3-day-long conflagration, an inferno that consumed a significant part of the city, leaving it in despair. The blood of the just was indeed demanded, in the form of the lives lost and the city's devastation." Next, we journey to Century 2, Quatrain 24, which, as per many interpretations, predicts the rise of one of the most infamous figures in human history, Adolf Hitler. The verse reads, "Beasts ferocious from hunger will swim across rivers. The greater part of the region will be against the Hister." The term Hister is believed by many to be a cryptic reference to Hitler. The beasts allude to the aggressive expansion of the Nazi regime, their ferocity, and insatiable lust for power, territory, and dominion. These are just 2 out of hundreds of Nostradamus's prophecies that have been associated with major world events. However, this interpretation is not without its share of debate and controversy. Critics argue that his quatrains are so vague, so cryptic, and written in such a convoluted fashion that they can be interpreted to mean almost anything. The prophecies could, according to them, be bent and twisted to fit any narrative, any event, any person. And yet, despite all these criticisms and skepticism, the fascination with Nostradamus and his prophecies persists. It's as if they hold some irresistible charm, an enigma that continues to captivate our collective consciousness. What is it about these verses that continue to captivate us? Is it the allure of the unknown, the fascination with mystery, or the human desire to discern patterns in chaos? And how did Nostradamus' own experiences and the world around him influence his writings? How did the politics, the culture, the collective consciousness of the time shape his prophecies? These are questions that continue to baffle us. We'll explore these questions and more as we journey through the rich tapestry of Nostradamus' life and works in the concluding segment of Nostradamus, Unveiling the Prophecies. Scene 4, Controversies and Debates, the Polarizing Prophecies. In this segment, let's delve deeper into the controversies and debates surrounding Nostradamus' prophecies. The fascination around these prophecies is undeniable, sweeping across centuries, captivating the minds of scholars and laymen alike. They have been the subject of countless interpretations, theories, and debates. Some see them as a window into the future, others as a cryptic puzzle left by the past. However, the prophecies are not without their skeptics and critics. Critics argue that the prophecies are so vague and cryptic, they can be interpreted to mean almost anything. They point out the inherent ambiguity in the verses, the loose metaphoric language, and the absence of specific dates. It is these aspects, they argue, that allow the prophecies to be conveniently interpreted and retrofitted to any number of historical events. For example, some skeptics have pointed out that hister, the term Nostradamus used in century 2, Quatrain 24, is actually a Latin name for the Danube River and not necessarily a reference to Adolf Hitler. They argue that the connection between hister and Hitler is a product of post-event interpretation, a case of seeing patterns where none exist. Other critics have turned their attention to the prophecy about the Great Fire of London. They argue that this prophecy could apply to any number of fires that have happened in various cities throughout history. They point out that large fires were not an uncommon occurrence in densely populated cities with wooden structures. Therefore, predicting a fire is not particularly prophetic. Yet, believers counter these arguments by emphasizing on the uncanny accuracy of the prophecies when aligned with significant historical events. They argue that the prophecies' open-ended nature is precisely what makes them timeless and relevant across centuries. They point to instances where the prophecies have eerily mirrored significant historical events, too close to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Believers see the vagueness not as a weakness but as a strength. They argue that the prophecies are deliberately open-ended, allowing them to resonate with events across different times and cultures. This, they argue, is the true genius of Nostradamus, his ability to write prophecies that remain relevant regardless of the era. This dichotomy of belief and skepticism has made Nostradamus a polarizing figure in the world of prophecy. His prophecies have ignited passionate debates and discussions, with both sides presenting compelling arguments. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, one thing is certain: the debate over Nostradamus' prophecies continues to rage on, centuries after his death. The enduring fascination with Nostradamus' prophecies raises several intriguing questions. What led Nostradamus to write these verses? What influenced his cryptic and ambiguous style of writing? Are there hidden layers of meaning yet to be discovered? Or are we just reading too much into the words of an imaginative seer? These questions continue to stir curiosity and spark debates. But how did Nostradamus come to write these verses? And what influenced his cryptic style of writing? We'll explore these questions in the next segment of Nostradamus, Unveiling the Prophecies. Let's switch gears a bit and explore how Nostradamus' prophecies have permeated popular culture. The allure, intrigue, and mystique surrounding these predictions have made them a favorite subject in various forms of media, captivating audiences worldwide. From age-old literature, modern films, captivating television shows, to even the most interactive video games, the influence and impact of Nostradamus are undeniably far-reaching. Starting with literature, a myriad of books have focused on Nostradamus' enigmatic prophecies. Of course, at the forefront is the Prophecies, an extensive collection of quatrains that Nostradamus himself penned. This book remains a cornerstone in understanding Nostradamus' predictions. Then we have The Mask of Nostradamus, a fascinating read by noted author and skeptic James Randi. By providing a critical evaluation of Nostradamus' prophecies, This book delivers an enlightening perspective that breaks away from conventional belief. These aren't the only literature pieces where we find Nostradamus' influence. His prophecies have been incorporated as significant plot devices in fictional works. Take, for instance, the popular novel The Da Vinci Code by renowned author Dan Brown. This riveting thriller weaves a captivating tale around the cryptic quatrains of Nostradamus, leading readers on an exhilarating, suspenseful journey filled with intrigue and mystery. But literature isn't the only medium influenced by Nostradamus. The world of cinema and television has also embraced his prophecies with open arms. Films like The Man Who Saw Tomorrow, for example, have borrowed heavily from his predictions. This movie in particular delves into the chilling prophecies of Nostradamus, creating a story rich in suspense and dramatic tension. Similarly, on the smaller screen, TV series like Nostradamus 2012 and The Nostradamus Effect have used his prophecies as guiding narratives. These shows, through a mix of historical fact and speculative fiction, present compelling stories that keep viewers on the edge of their seats. The seamless blending of these two elements results in narratives that are as fascinating as they are thought-provoking. Nostradamus' influence extends even to the dynamic world of video games. Assassin's Creed Unity, a popular action-adventure game, is one such example. In this game, players are with solving intricate riddles based on Nostradamus' quatrains, providing an engaging and interactive experience that further deepens the influence of Nostradamus in popular culture. These examples are just a fraction of the countless instances where Nostradamus' prophecies have made their mark. His predictions resonate with our innate curiosity about the future, the unknown, the unexplored, making them a timeless topic in popular culture. They captivate imagination, fuel our thirst for knowledge, and fascinate us with their cryptic nature and enduring relevance. The universal fascination with Nostradamus' prophecies is intriguing. What is it about these centuries-old predictions that continue to pique our interest, spark lively debates, and inspire countless interpretations? The answer, I believe, lies in their timeless relevance, their uncanny precision, and the mysteries they still hold. These prophecies continue to capture our collective imagination with their eerie accuracy and enduring mysteries. They speak to our deepest fears and boldest hopes, thus holding a mirror to our shared human experiences throughout history. As we continue this exploration into the prophecies of Nostradamus, remember that while their interpretations may differ, their impact is undeniably universal. But what exactly is it about these prophecies that continue to captivate us? Let's delve into that as we continue with Nostradamus, Unveiling the Prophecies. In this part of our journey, we delve into the legacy of Nostradamus. Nostradamus, as you may know, was a French astrologer, physician, and reputed seer from the 16th century, whose prophecies are still discussed and debated today. His work, mainly consisting of prophecies, was published in his book Les Prophéties and has been preserved through the ages. His prophecies, shrouded in symbolism and cryptic language, continue to evoke fascination and speculation centuries after his death. It is fascinating how these prophecies, written in an era far removed from ours, still captivate millions around the globe. This phenomenon could be due to a multitude of reasons. A prime reason could be the human instinct, our innate curiosity to seek patterns, to find meaning in chaos, and the unending desire to anticipate the future. His quatrains, comprising of 4 lines, are open to numerous interpretations. They have a sort of magnetic charm that allows us to see what we want to see. Imagine a mirror reflecting the observer's innermost fears, hopes, and desires. That is what Nostradamus achieved with his quatrains. In periods of crisis or uncertainty, many turn to these prophecies seeking answers or even a glimmer of hope. It's the lure of the unknown which draws us to them. In these uncertain times, the prophetic words of Nostradamus might offer solace to some, a sense of direction to others. Today, Nostradamus' influence extends beyond the realm of pop culture. His prophecies are often brought up in discussions about global events, politics, and even potential scientific advancements. They've become a part of our collective consciousness, referenced in movies and books, influencing theorists and skeptics alike. Some swear by their accuracy, attributing major historical events like World War II and the rise of Napoleon to his foresight. To them, Nostradamus was not just a seer, but a prophet who could glance through the veil of time. Yet skeptics argue that these connections are mere coincidences, products of overinterpretation and selective reading. They believe that the accuracy of his prophecies is an illusion, created by the human mind's tendency to find patterns where none exist. Regardless of one's stance, there's no denying the enduring impact of Nostradamus. His prophecies, whether you view them as genuine glimpses into the future or as intriguing pieces of historical literature, continue to captivate the world. He was a visionary, a man ahead of his time, whose predictions continue to enthrall scholars, historians, and the general populace. His life and works have become subjects of countless studies and researches. They've been dissected, analyzed, and debated, yet the mystery shrouding them remains. As we draw closer to the end of our exploration, let's reflect on the man himself, his prophecies, and the indelible mark he left on the world. His legacy continues to play a significant role in our understanding of prophecies and their place in society. Undeniable is the fact that Nostradamus has left an imprint on the sands of time. His works continue to intrigue us, leading us to question the nature of time, destiny, and the universe itself. So join us as we delve deeper into the enigmatic world of Nostradamus. We will inspect his prophecies, explore their interpretations, and evaluate their significance in today's world. Stay tuned as we continue unraveling the enigma of Nostradamus, unveiling the prophecies. Our journey through the fascinating world of Nostradamus continues as we now shed light on some of his lesser-known prophecies. Indeed, the main focus of our exploration will center on these lesser-known prophecies, which have not received the same level of public attention. They are the hidden gems of his vast collection, woven with the same intricate tapestry of symbolism and cryptic language, which have left scholars and enthusiasts engaged in fervent debates and interpretations. When we look at these obscure quatrains, we see that they are not as widely discussed, yet they hold an uncanny potential for revealing glimpses of future events. Each one acts as a labyrinth of intricate symbolism and enigmatic mystery, patiently waiting to be decoded and interpreted by those who dare to venture into its depths. Their obscurity doesn't undermine their importance. Instead, it adds to their intriguing allure, encouraging us to delve deeper into their hidden meanings. The first prophecy we'll explore in detail talks about the Great One falling in the daylight war. This prophecy, while not as well known, carries a profound message. Some scholars interpret this as a warning about a powerful leader's downfall during a time of conflict. Others, in contrast, see it as a metaphor for the collapse of an influential institution. This ambiguity, which is characteristic of Nostradamus's prophecies, enables its application to a broad range of scenarios, highlighting different perspectives and interpretations. Another intriguing prophecy that we'll examine is about the twins of Latona separated by the span of Neptune. This prophecy, similarly enigmatic, can be interpreted as a significant event involving two closely related entities, possibly countries or organizations, separated by vast distances or fundamental differences. The mere use of Roman mythology and planetary references adds another layer of intrigue to the prophecy, making it a particularly fascinating subject for analysis. Moreover, this deeper exploration into Nostradamus's lesser-known prophecies allows us to truly appreciate the depth and complexity of his work. Each prophecy, regardless of its fame, holds immense potential. Each one is like a key, capable of unlocking a piece of the future, or at the very least serving as a testament to the human desire to predict and control the trajectory of our existence. In addition, these lesser-known prophecies provide us with a wider scope of Nostradamus's prophetic legacy. They're like the lesser-known tracks of a renowned artist's album, carrying unique vibrations that add to the overall masterpiece. The wider our exploration, the richer our understanding, and the more nuanced our appreciation of Nostradamus's work becomes. As we tread further into the labyrinth of these fascinating prophecies, we realize that each phrase, each word, each symbol used by Nostradamus carries a world of meanings. Interpreting them is like decrypting a complex code, It requires patience, insight, and a keen eye for detail. But the journey, though challenging, is always rewarding. Join us as we continue to explore and interpret these fascinating prophecies, shedding light on the lesser-known aspects of Nostradamus's prophetic legacy. Stay tuned for more as we continue our journey into Nostradamus, unveiling the prophecies. As we near the end of our journey through the prophetic world of Nostradamus, let us pause for a while to ponder on his incredible existence. This man, Michel de Nostradam, popularly known as Nostradamus, was not just another figure in history, but a seer whose prophecies continue to baffle and intrigue us, even after several centuries of their inception. He was a French astrologer, physician, and reputed prophet who was born in the year 1503 in Saint-Rémy-de-Provence, France. His life, filled with innumerable events and experiences, was as compelling as his prophecies. Nostradamus stands out as a figure who has deeply influenced our perspective of the future. His mystic writings, cryptic in nature and filled with symbolism, have for centuries kept readers, scholars, historians, and futurists captivated and engaged. His prophecies were not just predictions, but intricate puzzles, inviting us to dig deeper, to decipher and unearth the mysteries they hold within. The prophecies of Nostradamus, penned in quatrains or four-line verses, became infamous as they were filled with obscure and cryptic references. The fact that they were written in a mix of French, Greek, Latin, and Occitan only added to their enigma. His predictions were multi-layered, filled with metaphors and analogies that were open to countless interpretations. They became fascinating conundrums, instigating us to delve into the mysteries of time, destiny, and fate. But what can we derive from his prophecies? Is there something more profound than the literal interpretation of his predictions? Arguably, the real essence of his prophecies may not lie in their literal fulfillment, but in the broader themes, patterns, and motifs they unravel. It's these recurring themes, often filled with references to war, strife, upheaval, and transformation, that hold our attention. They serve as a testament to the cyclical nature of human history and the human experience. Nostradamus was a visionary who could discern patterns and trends in human behavior and history, painting vivid images of the future. His prophecies, therefore, can be viewed as a mirror that reflects our deepest fears, highest hopes, and the inherent uncertainty of what lies ahead. In these reflections, we may find a profound understanding of our position in this universe, our potential for transformation, and our resilience amidst trials and tribulations. So, as we delve deeper into the final segment of our exploration of Nostradamus, let's not just aim to decode his enigmatic prophecies. Rather, us strive to grasp the deeper connotations they hold about our world and our role in shaping its destiny. His quatrains should not be viewed merely as riddles to be solved, but as wisdom to be understood and applied, to prepare ourselves for what the future might hold. These invaluable lessons from the life and prophecies of Nostradamus can serve as a guiding light, enabling us to better understand our world, its history, and its possible future. Inspire us to be more mindful of our actions and their impact on our world. They remind us that while we cannot predict the future with absolute certainty, we can shape it through our choices and actions. It is this profound wisdom that we should seek as we explore the world of Nostradamus. For he was not just a prophet who made predictions about the future, but a philosopher who imparted lessons about life, history, and the future. So, let's embark on this final part of our journey into the world of Nostradamus, not merely to decode, but to understand, learn, and perhaps apply the wisdom he has left behind. We must remember that our exploration of this prophetic world is not just about unveiling the prophecies, but about understanding the deeper truths they hold. Thank you for staying with in our exploration of Nostradamus, unveiling the prophecies. Thank you for watching Top Thangs. See you on the next one.